Hello guys, good afternoon, welcome to the show. And as you can see, we have the lovely Penny back and we have Crafty Chris with us as well.
Hello.
You both all right?
Just gone. Sorry, Julie.
Are you two all right?
Yes. Been getting everything sorted out for the new, but got a new house moving next week. Cannot wait. And then a week after, I'll have internet.
Yeah.
It's a really nice hotel I'm in, but you can't wait to get out. It's not home, isn't it? I mean, the staff they're almost like family, but yeah, like I say, you get to a point where you just can't, just want things to settle down. And now, why have I suddenly developed hiccups?
Yeah.
That's better. Nerves are coming back online for God knows how long. How long have I been away? 3-4 weeks? Longer?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, things are getting sorted out. I'm job's gone well, and you have to excuse me. I'm drinking my favourite fizzy beverage. No advertising here, but
that's probably like you've got hiccups.
Yeah. No, I haven't drunk any yet. I've just opened it, but what's the worst that could happen? Let's say no advertising here. Right, do you want me to do comments?
Yeah.
Okay, I might struggle a bit here because this Chromebook, it's got no right mouse button and no scrolly wheel that I'm used to. Right, so we have got Build with Adrian says, hi everyone on Penny's Pitstop. And then he says, hi everyone on Yorkshire Crafter. And my phone's just said something. Dave's Hobby says, hello friends, happy St. Patrick's Day. Yo, because it's the day of the year when all the Englishmen become Irish and go out and get drunk with that.
Yeah.
Not this year.
Not this year, yeah. So he also says, I presume Dave's gone on to 2 different channels because he said the same thing twice, but with slightly different emojis. Hello, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Well, obviously, the boozy one is on your channel, isn't it, Julie? Not mine.
Yeah.
So Danielle Boudreau says, good day, all you beautiful peeps. That's the comment I always look forward to. Yeah. And then Mike Headstone says, good afternoon to you all. Hope you're all doing fine on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon. Now, you guys won't believe me, but I am pretty much almost slap bang in Glasgow. Well, I'm in Greater Glasgow, and it is absolutely beautiful weather, has been for 2 days running. And I know you won't believe that. Danielle Boudreau says, you've been too long, but as long as you're getting your stuff together, we are good on this end. To be honest with you, I said it's going to take about 2 to 3 months, and I'm now looking good to get ready to get everything sorted out before 2 months. So I could work the dates out to be exact, but it's about 2 months. So I'm happy with that. Mike Tedstone says, glad to see you back, Penny. Not the same without you. Was good though, just like watching Deck and Cat when Ant had to go into rehab. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so I've been in rehab then.
Oh dear.
I keep getting asked by Google if I know this hotel. I'm thinking, yeah, I should do. It's actually 13 degrees where I am right now. That's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So I don't know how that compares to the rest of you. But one thing I've noticed is that the group that we're on, they say good morning and the weather's doing whatever. It's cold, it's hot, it's raining, snow, whatever. But I've noticed that a lot of people are saying the weather that I had the previous day. I sort of noticed that when there was one night I was driving home, and where it had been raining, but the rain looked a little bit snow, haily kind of thing, not regular rain. And by the end of the evening, there was like half an inch of slush on the roads. And I think it was sort of trying to snow, but it wasn't quite cold enough to snow. And then the next morning, everyone's going, "Oh, good morning, it's slushy here." And I'm thinking, yeah, that's what I had last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danielle Boudreau is saying 13 degrees equals 55 Fahrenheit. I've got to be honest with you, I have no idea if that's 55 is just a number to me. But yeah, if anyone works in Fahrenheit, now you know how hot it is in beautiful Scotland. If the only way that could have been better was if your ringtone had Scottish music on it, and then that would have been perfect timing, because that went off just as I said, beautiful Scotland. Which is going to remind me, I'm just going to turn my volume down on my phone just in case mine goes off.
Yeah, I should have done mine. It's Sherry.
So, but you always say Sherry always rings just as you're on stream.
Yeah, she does.
It's as though she knows. I find that when I'm driving, people send me, I might get like a 15, 20-minute layover, and people can text and message me till the cows come home, and nobody does. The second I get in my cab, start my engine and pull off, that's when all the messages come in. And my phone just goes ding, ding, ding. So, right, so what have you been working on then, guys?
I'm going to be doing my roses.
Your roses. The only thing I've got...
And I'm going to carry on with the mermaid.
Yeah, well, I'm probably not going to be... Oh, I've got to do some repair work. When I was at the last hotel, I was doing my R2-D2, but I have not had a chance to do him since I've been back. But yeah, that's basically what I've got. Ignore that bit because that bit's not been done yet. I can't work this camera out, what's left and what's right. Everything seems reversed. So I just, I cannot wait till week after next. I get my regular computer back.
Yay.
I'm going to put you guys, can I put the screen like that? It just looks a little bit better, but there's less of you.
Yeah.
And I can show you my new bed.
Yeah.
There's my new bed in the background, which was a bit of a cock up. In fact, I'm going to show you this. So I went on to Gumtree and I found a bed. And I thought this was the bed I was buying, which I thought it's not the best bed in the world, but I thought that'll do. And I can get that from the hotel to the new house on the bed. And I rang the guy up. He was ever so lovely guy. He says, I'll come and deliver it. And yeah, that's what he's delivered. So it's a 6 foot, it's like a princess bed. It's got all jewels and shiny bits and it's pink. And I'm like, how am I going to get that on the bus?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be a bit of an adventure. So I think what I might try and do is move everything out by the Monday and then probably order a taxi. But I've got to find a taxi in the middle of this pandemic that will take, because I had this before. I booked a taxi to take some boxes. This was before Christmas. And they cancelled on the morning saying, oh, we don't do house moves because of COVID. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me that before?
Yeah,
Has work not got a van or a minibus you could borrow?
No, they haven't got anything I can borrow, and I don't feel quite right asking to borrow a bus because they don't really know. But I don't think I'd be able to get any of their buses in the street. So that's just going to be a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
So, but no, I'm going to ring around a couple of taxi companies and and just sort of say, "Oh, I need an estate car, and I just got a cup." I could probably take the headboards on the bus. It's just the mattress really, and the two long side bits. So yeah.
Well, the thing is, you've not used it yet, have you? So basically, it's been in isolation, so they shouldn't have a problem with it.
Well, it is still a second-hand bed, so they might ask me to wrap it in cling film or something. So I might do that. But I mean, it might be handy doing that. You fold in half, so half, and then wrap it with cling film so it stays in half. I think that'll go into the back of an 8-seater or an estate car, no problems.
Yeah.
If you can't fit it all in, I'll take the headboards on the bus. So just see what happens. Or order one of those proper London taxi ones, because I know I'll probably get everything in there. That'll do the job.
Yeah.
So I showed you before the stream what I was going to be up to the next couple of days. Do you think our viewers would be interested?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So as part of me being bored, I've discovered TikTok. There's an awful lot of not great stuff on TikTok, but there's a couple of interesting things. So I'm going to show you guys. Unfortunately, I can't get it on the computer. I'm going to have to show you on the mobile to the screen. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to be learning over the next couple of weeks. So do you mind if I just steal the big screen?
No, not at all.
No, go
I'll
for
put the person on the screen, look. So has anybody heard of shuffling? Because this is, I'm sorry if you don't get a good view, but they do these shuffle tutorials, so I thought I will give it a go. I haven't turned the sound up, but there's a lot of videos where they do it slowly, and then as you see now, so, and then there's loads of them. Look like that one. This is another one I'm going to learn. Here we go. So there you go.
That
so
one
in a
looks so good.
time, yeah, but they make it look really easy. But you got like 70-year-old grannies doing it, and they're like, "Well, I didn't think I could ever do it, but I gave it a go." So actually, Mike's just come up with a really good idea. Could you contact the guy you had it from and ask if he could move it for? Bit cheeky, but worth giving it a go, I suppose, isn't it? And then he says, gotta go make coffee.
Yeah.
So I've got to laugh in this hotel. In this hotel, we have this coffee machine. We've got a load of army guys here. They're doing vaccinations and things. So they're all staying here. Now, the basically you get breakfast in the morning, and you get there's a free coffee machine, and you're only really supposed to use it for breakfast time. But they just kind of turn a blind eye by it, having the occasional coffee. And, I'll have a couple of coffees in the morning, and then I'll probably have one when I arrive home from work. But where some people have been taking the mickey, like 20, 30 cups in one go, or filling their flask up, they've now shut off the coffee machine. So no one's allowed to use it from about 10 o'clock. And but it's quite funny when the hotel staff go, "Look, we know you're not taking the mickey, Penny," but I said, no, it's totally understand. You can't make one rule for one person and then another for someone else. So we just get given endless supplies of coffee and sugar and milk. The milk sachets here are quite funny. I don't know if you've come across these before. It is proper milk, but it's in a little sachet, just like coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You need about 4 of them in a cup. So But if you don't rip them open enough, they kind of go everywhere, because it's quite natural to try and hold it like that, isn't it? And then rip the top off. Well, the first time I opened one of these, as I ripped the top off, and because where I'm holding it fairly tight, the milk just went all over the top. So that was an adventure. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah.
When our Lee got married, they went back the following week to pay the bar bill. And the guy said to him, "Who was that lady at table 2?" He said, "Because all she did was drink coffee. Don't know how many cups she had, but every time we went, she wanted another cup." He went, "Oh, that'll be my mum."
Bless.
Oh.
Well, not everyone wants to drink alcohol, do they?
No.
Some people want to overdo it, but did you have many people overdo it at the wedding?
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, it was really nice, though. I mean, there was only allowed 15 guests.
Right.
But I think that made it better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really was. And I mean, Hayley says now, I wouldn't change anything.
Well, it's. I know it's not necessarily the best memory in the world, but it's a memory, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, they've had a lockdown wedding, which, you know, it's a memory, isn't it? Yeah. And also, I think it's good that there were so many reasons to not have a wedding, and it didn't stop anyone. So that's got to be good, isn't it?
You see, we've got a wedding venue down here, and there's been nothing at all.
Yeah. I think people are frightened to book anything now, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, like the holidays, for example. I mean, I'm seeing the adverts for holidays, but realistically, are any of these holidays going to go ahead? You know, when's obviously no one's going to go on holiday until lockdown's over. When actually is lockdown going to be over?
Oh, no, because around here, kids have been back at school for a week, and I think I saw last night, there were 7 schools that have already had cases where there's classes isolating.
Yeah.
And that's in a week.
And I just think it's going to happen. I mean, I'm a bit worried. I don't know if I said it to you guys or actually on stream, but they're going to be opening non-essential shops soon. And are more people going to come out to do their non-essential shopping? Is that going to increase cases? You know, I don't know. It's
but I think we've been in isolation so long. I don't know if people will go shopping or whether they've just got used to doing it online.
Yeah, there's that.
But you like to look around, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I spent 2 weeks trying to find a coat, and I got one in the end, but I had to get it off Amazon. But when it comes to things like clothing, I personally, I think you want to go in the shop and try it on and see what it looks like. I mean, as it happens, this coat just happened to be brilliant and absolutely perfect. But, I don't want to buy online and then have to possibly send it back, and it's too much hassle. And I don't like online grocery shopping too much, because you only see what you're looking at on the webpage and what they suggest to you. But how many times do you walk around the supermarket and go, "Oh, they look nice, I'll give them a try"? You know, I wouldn't have found my pot noodles if I had I not gone in shopping at. I've discovered these, and I found them quite by accident. They're just like a pot noodle, but without the pot. And I'd never found those online.
No.
I want Hobbycraft to open more than anything.
Yeah.
I need to stock my needles up.
Yeah.
Oh
I
no, yeah.
I found that one last night.
Oh, you did. Good.
Yeah, I was laid in bed watching YouTube and I got my iPad stood up and I thought, there's that needle then. It was stuck on my iPad cover.
Oh no.
I did look,
Your
but
other half said it might have been, and you looked, but
I did look, but I didn't have a good look because I didn't want to put the dizzy cam on you.
no.
So Mike Tedstone says he's back. Oh, you missed it all, Ted. Mike, I keep still calling you Ted.
Ted.
I don't know why I call him. I really don't know why I do that. It's not on purpose, I promise you. Oh. But yeah,
Oh dear.
I don't know. It'll either be. I think it's just going to go one way or the other. I mean, you could get a lot of people just coming out just to look around the shops, which kind of isn't really the point, is it?
Yeah,
Like
that's
it's
true.
been
Just to
good.
get out and do something.
Yeah. I did have to laugh the other day. I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's a football team up there called Rangers, and they officially won the league last week. So they had thousands of fans went down to the city centre square, and apart from the fact there was a lot of violence going on, when you're in the middle of a lockdown and there's thousands of people packed into a city centre square, yeah, the Nicola Sturgeon was having a bit of a fit about it. So that didn't go down too well. But apparently they caused thousands of pounds worth of damage. And they apparently what they did is they took all the little plaques off the memorials, which I found quite shocking because why would you do that to your own city? Unless they were memorials of Celtic fans.
Mm. Mind you, all these protests that's going on won't help COVID at all.
No, it was one I saw the other day. I can't remember what it was about, but there were thousands of people packed in the streets.
Yeah.
And I thought the only way that could be more ironic is if you got thousands of people packed into the streets protesting about COVID. I thought that's the only way that could be more ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh. I saw an article the other day. Another business has gone shutting stores, and I think they're moving to online.
Right. Yeah, I think you're going to
Thornton's.
Who?
Yeah, I was shocked about that.
Sorry, what store, Julie?
Yeah. Thornton's.
Oh, Thornton's, really? Oh no! How am I supposed to get chocolate?
Yeah, I will like that. They're thinking about going online because they've seen a surge in online purchases.
Well, yeah, but that'll be because of COVID, won't it?
Yeah.
Were they just talking about shutting their shops? Are they still going to sell Thornton's products? I suppose they would, wouldn't they?
I think so.
What I've
61
noticed,
stores shutting.
what I've noticed is they're getting to be Thornton's chocolates now in Morrison's.
Yeah.
So they're just putting them out to other shops, I think.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. At least then you can still buy them in the shops. But I don't know. Well, what do you think about chocolates by post?
All right, in the winter.
I'd be a bit worried. Yeah.
God, do you know what? I've not seen you for weeks, and yet I've run out of things to say after only half an hour. That's not good, is it?
That ain't good. No.
They said to me,
No.
"Oh, you do the talking because you can talk." Well, they didn't quite say it just like that, but basically, I know that. Even though they said it was a compliment, I know that's what they meant.
We said we run out of things to talk about, and you do.
And I just have.
Oh no. How's work been? How's the new job?
Work's great. I've had a few downs before I had a few ups. And I went on my first day on my own. I had, I don't know what happened on the first. I can't remember what first. But the second day I went part sick. Oh, I took a wrong turning, and it was only a little wrong turning, but just as I thought I got the hang of things. And then on my second day, I went part sick, and I was like, "Oh, please don't think I'm like this all the time." I said, "It's only my second day, but honestly, I tell you, this is rare." And they're like, "Yeah, that's fine. If you're ill, you're ill." And then, but it's been about 2.5. It took me about 2.5 weeks of driving before I could finally figure the routes out. But they're quite helpful here. They're like, "Yeah, well, we understand that." You don't know the area. It's going to take you a while to learn things, but now I've learned the routes. Everything's perfect. So, and I can get on with enjoying the sights now.
How did the late night one go?
Oh, what, the one that finished at 1:30?
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant, because they're really sensible in Glasgow. A lot of places I go to, when they go out, they all wait for the last bus home. They don't here. They wait for the second last bus home, which is perfect, because if you're waiting for the last bus and the bus doesn't run for some reason, you got no way home, have you?
No.
But if you wait for the second last and something happens to that one, you've then got the next bus. So yeah, there was hardly anyone on. Plus, the bus in front broke down, so he was running 20 minutes late. So I hardly picked anyone up. And it was more trying to fight the tiredness than anything.
Yeah.
I've had a guy try to assault me through my assault screen. That was hilarious, because if you can punch that plexiglass as much as you want, that's not going. And this guy headbutted it so hard he flew backwards and hit his head on the post. So I was trying hard not to laugh, and I had to put a report in case he tried to sue us. And it was quite funny. I got a response back last week, and it says, "Upon reviewing all of the evidence, we have decided that it is a non-preventable accident." And I thought, "Oh, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that." So Mike has said that's unlike you, obviously referring to running out of things to say. And I'm really, really sorry it's not come up on the name, but Facebook user says, "I buy candy through the mail all the time. It's great." And I'm assuming that's not Teresa, because of the use of the word candy. We'll find out who it is in a minute, because they'll be kind enough to go, "Oh, it's so and so." So yeah, Mike says, "Was the attempted assault caught on the bus's camera?" I can only assume so, because they do have cameras on the bus, and I think there's a union agreement that it has to work. So I would assume it would, which is exactly why I just kept calm, because I wouldn't have wanted to get out of my cab, actually, not with him being all. But I found out actually he tried to get on the bus in front, and he didn't let him on either. So he'd obviously become more frustrated by the time he got on my bus. And that's pretty much it, really. I've just been it's Katrina from USA. I knew it was an American because of the use of the word candy. So I just had a text message. It's That reminds me, actually, I've got to change my doctor surgery. I don't think my doctor surgery in Buckinghamshire will see me anymore, will they? It's
Well, certainly won't come out soon if you need a doctor.
no. Yeah, so I think I better get that changed, hadn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the things you forget about until you're poorly.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I've not actually lived in my doctor's surgery catchment area now for about 4 or 5 years. That's how long I've forgotten about it. And then someone else has just come in and says, "Good morning, everyone." Now that could be Teresa. Except it won't be Teresa because it's the afternoon. So that'll be another. We're doing very well for American users, aren't we?
Yeah.
Users? Use the word users. I don't know why. Right, bear with me. I might accidentally have volume. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay, for some reason I've not got comments. Come in and says good morning. There we go. Right, so that was Katrina as well.
Right.
Do you know what? Like Micah says, don't forget the dentist as well. Do you know? I don't know the last time I went to see a dentist. Actually, I don't even know where I was last registered for the dentist. Oh, Norwich. I had a wisdom tooth pulled out. That was quite a funny guy. Oh, there we go. Teresa has just come in and says, "Hi, all. This is Teresa." So, how are you, Teresa? I've not spoken to you in ages, have I? I haven't spoken to anyone in ages. So, but yeah, no, the last dentist I visited, I had a really bad toothache. And I went to see this dentist, and he was obviously on a similar wavelength to me because he says you got two options. You can have root canal surgery, or you can have it pulled. And I said, "What's the difference?" He just went, "About £1,000." I went, "Oh, I'll have it pulled then." So. Well, kind of, as soon as I said it, I thought, "Oh, that's probably a daft question. He's probably going to go into the ins and outs of root canal surgery." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's not what I meant." But he just went, "Yeah, about £1,000." So,
Yeah.
right. So, assuming Teresa says, "I'm good, thank you, Penny," and glad things are coming together. Yeah, it's not without hard work, but to be honest with you, I think everyone works hard when they move house, don't they? That's probably why people don't move house very often. But don't they say it's like one of the 3 most stressful times of your life?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I'm pretty much almost got it sorted out now. But do you believe I would have done 3 house moves in what, 3 months, 4 months? It was just before Christmas I moved, didn't I?
Wow.
Yeah.
And well, technically, I would have had 4 addresses in about 3 or 4 months. So we,
Yeah.
oh, I had an instant, not an instant, but I had a parcel which hasn't turned up yet. They were really, really good at the hotel, and they put them in a little. They have like a little box. I think they divide all the mail by floors, and I'd ordered something, and it still hasn't arrived. Oh, Mike's saying that he can't ding my phone. The reason you can't ding my phone, well, you haven't tried though, have you? But if you do try and ding my phone won't ding because the volume's turned down. Because Crafty Chris has reminded me to turn the volume down. So by having her volume. But yeah, so I'd had this parcel and it never turned up. I'd actually made 2 orders from them, and the second one turned up, and I emailed them to say that it hasn't arrived. Can you either send a replacement or give me a refund, please? So they emailed me back today and they said, "Oh, it's been sent on tracking. The tracking has shown that it was posted on the 8th and delivered on the 10th. So I said, well, look, I said the hotel would have told me. So oh no, now Adrian's ringing me. Is that vibrating coming through? Yeah, Adrian's trying out the volume thing, isn't he? Yeah, you've been a bit naughty today, Adrian. So yeah, I popped down to the reception. I spoke to one of the girls. I said, look, don't take this the wrong way. I said, can you just double check, like maybe nothing's fallen down or something? And she said, she goes, no, where they put it, it can't do that. And I said, oh, it's just that obviously I want to check all angles. And they've said it was delivered on the 10th. And she just went, well, look, ask them what time it was delivered and we can check CCTV for you. So I thought, oh, that'd be great. So I've emailed them back. They haven't emailed me in response, but I reckon they'll probably say something like, oh, we'll just send you some more stuff out. So,
yeah, probably.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, that's good. But that's how great they are in the hotel. They,
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
yeah. But I was, well, we do have a laugh. I was teaching them my folding a t-shirt trick this morning, and they think it's how. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I'll do it. Well, I think I've done a video before on it. You can lay a t-shirt out and just hold it in a couple of places and just sort of go like that, and then it just ends up all folded. Oh, who's dinging me now?
Yeah.
No one. Oh, it's notifications. My phone's being boring and just send me. You know, these games, they send you notifications because you haven't played them for a long time. Oh,
Yeah.
Mike is saying he's had 4 messages disappear off Facebook. What, all to me or all to various people, Mike? Because the last message I got from you was 1:07 this morning. Oh, I had a funny Shoe Zone. Does anyone use Shoe Zone?
Yeah, but they're shut round here.
Yeah, but they still sell online. So I bought some new boots for work, and I wanted them fairly urgent. So I paid for next day delivery, and the next day I get this notification. It was like 10 a.m. Your item is due for delivery today. It'll be with you between, I don't know, 1 and 4. And then 8 minutes later, there's another message comes through. Sorry, we could not deliver your address. I can't remember what the actual wording was, but basically they can't find the address. And I thought, right, so they can't find a 5-story hotel in the middle of a town centre. He's got a bit of a problem there, hasn't he?
Oh.
So
Yeah.
I emailed Shoe Zone. I said, this isn't good enough. I said, if I'll be honest with you, if I knew you were using Hermes, I probably wouldn't have ordered with you. And then they emailed me back pretty much straight away, and they said, oh, we're ever so sorry. And no, in fact, actually, they emailed me before I found out, and they said, oh, by way of apology, we'll give you 10% off your next order. So, and then I emailed them back. I said, I don't really think 10% is going to cut it, because my boots cost me 25 quid. So 10% off is £2.50. The delivery was £4. So, you know, I said, I've paid for next day delivery and you're offering me on average £2.50 off. And then the next day I get a circulating email from them. We're having a sale, 20% off. And I thought, oh, right. So they've just offered me 10% off for my inconvenience, but they've offered everybody else 20% off because it's Friday or whatever.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
Yeah, that was just really bad timing. So, but the trouble is, they got the shoes I like at the price I like.
yeah.
I'll just catch up on messages. Mike, I'm going to have to message you later on about that, because that's, I don't know what's happened there. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting myself settled down a bit. I've started doing a little bit of painting. I'll show you. I know it's not anything to do with crafting, but I've been doing a Douglas Skyraider kit, and I've done the cockpit. I know it doesn't show up very well, but I just kind of got a bit creative with the buttons. So I've seen guys do this online and they paint bits white and that. I just dry brushed it silver, just sort of simulate the paint coming off, and I just put a few blobs of red. Right, yes, I was thinking this. Someone says, could I use the 20% and the 10% off 30%? You won't get 30% off, and you can't combine them like that. But I did think about trying to use them, like get 10% off and then get 20% off, or the other way around. But no, they'll only allow you to use one special promo at a time. We're not like the USA. Now, I know in the US, they let you combine coupons and things. And I don't know if you've seen these TV programs where people go couponing, and they'll go out and they'll fill their garage full of stuff, and they'll get like $50 back because of the way they do the coupons. And if you buy this with that, it gives you money off and then a coupon on top. And have you seen those programs?
Yeah.
They are really extreme.
They're amazing.
But, a lot of places you can't use more than one promo code at a time. Oh, I see a strange face. Natasha says, hi all. How are you, Natasha? Long time no actual see. I hope you are very well. So I just want to show you this as well. This is an engine, which is just a little bit of painting, a little bit of dry brushing, but all good fun. And that's what it should look like when it's finished. Doesn't look anything like that at the moment. My current thing is working on the engine bays. But it's the hardest bit is the fact that I used to own about 400 or 500 pots of paint. So I could pretty much get the exact shade I needed, even if I couldn't get it with the right brand. So I've had to go out and buy a few more paints. And it's when you're starting out your paint collection, to have to buy things like a gloss red and a matte red, both the exact same shade, it's a little bit of a pain in the bum. So that red that I just shown you, that's supposed to be matte red, but I got the gloss and I bought a matte varnish, so I'm just going to varnish over the top and matte it down. So
yeah.
So I've forgotten who this is now. Facebook user says yes. Natasha gives a smiley face and then says, I'm okay. Thank you. How are you? Yeah, I'm getting there. Winning in life, I think, is the expression, isn't it? Ooh.
Yes, definitely.
I just realised something. Sorry, guys, I'm going to snack. I've got a thing about grapes at the moment. I go in these funny phases, and I've been buying loads, and grapes are like 99 pence a packet at the moment, and they're just fun to snack on.
Yeah.
And it turns out that as the grapes last a week, because I've got half a pallet here that I forgot about. Slightly dry, but not quite to the extent of raisins. Although if this weather keeps up the way it is, I can make my own raisins with grapes, can't I?
Yeah.
lay them out in the sun. Oh, they're not as sweet as they were last week, though.
Well, as soon as the weather picks up and it's nice enough to sit outside, I'm going to sit outside and I'm going to be doing my sewing.
Nice one. Drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a balcony on my new flat. So I thought about maybe making some window box, not window boxes, where the railing is, I'll make like a little flower boxes and then just grow a few little things.
Yeah.
Nothing amazing,
Yeah.
just maybe a few herbs. See if I can get the bin from here. Oh, I missed. Oh, I've got a joke for you guys in a minute.
Oh.
No, my jokes have been getting better. So, what's brown and falls out of trees?
Coconuts?
No. Dead monkeys.
Okay. Okay.
So, what is brown and green? And if it falls out of a tree, it will kill you. A snooker table.
Pass. Oh no.
Are these the better jokes?
Yes. Yes, these are the really funny ones. I spent about 3 hours last night talking to the guy who works late. He's got a very, very similar sense of humour to me.
Yeah.
There you go, look. If my child will not eat fish, what can I replace it with?
No.
Any guesses?
Go on.
A cat, because cats love fish.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, lorry on the motorway carrying snooker equipment overturned. There were queues for miles.
Oh. Oh no.
I will check my particular group, but I don't know if any of these will be suitable. Oh. Got my pilot's license today. I flew into a rainbow and passed with flying colours. Police have arrested an illustrator. Details are sketchy.
Oh no.
My neighbour just got arrested for growing marijuana. I guess my property line isn't where I thought it was.
Oh no.
The message you just sent me, you'll have to put that into the chat because I'd love to know the answer to that. How to avoid stress at work? Just don't go.
True. Yeah.
So how many mice
Right,
does it
Chris,
take
you sounding
to ruin your
pen.
life?
Yeah, my hands are starting.
Oh.
Mike, I think, I don't know. So Mike says, how many mice does it take to screw in a light bulb? And he's put 2. But don't ask me how they got in there. I think Mike's been a bit naughty there. Apparently there was a tweet from Police Scotland that says, please be advised that for the duration of the HMS Queen Elizabeth is visiting Glen Milan, no aircraft are allowed to fly within 3 nautical miles of the ship and below 6,000 feet within the 3-mile radius. So someone's put, why is the Queen visiting anywhere during the pandemic? Can I visit Aberdeen or Cheltenham? So the UK Defence Journalist put, are you a 65,000 ton Royal Navy aircraft carrier?
Oh.
But it did say the HMS Queen Elizabeth, which kind of might give it a clue that it might be a ship.
Yeah.
Right, I'm running out of funny stuff.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a few days off from crafting.
Why?
Because my doctor's rang me this morning and told me that I really need an operation on my right hand. I've got carpal tunnel, and he said it's too severe in your right to inject. So we'll inject your left, but you need your right one operating on.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be glad to get it done, though. I'm getting awful pain in it.
Yeah, someone was telling me years ago they had carpal tunnel, and apparently the old way to treat it was to smash your hand with a book. Is that true?
I don't know. I'm not trying it.
Well, that's how it was done. But no, she had her fingers operated on. She was out of act. I'm pretty sure it was just a couple of days she was out for. But she said it's the best thing she ever had done.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they treating it, because I guess it's not classed as life-threatening, is it?
No. Apparently, though, they're still operating on your hands. Because the stroke nurse was telling me the other day she's had hers done during lockdown.
Right. So they are doing certain operations, are they?
Yeah.
Right. Not something then, isn't it?
It's true.
Sorry, I just read something, but it's right. Someone's put not true. That's for carbuncle on the back of your hand. Right. Okay. Then I've got me. I've got my CAs modelled up then, have I? Carpal tunnel and carbuncle. So what's that? Love Minis put no cyst on your wrist is the Bible cyst. Okay. Is that the book they use? To bang. I suppose it's no good. If you need to bang someone with on the hand with a book. You don't want to use like a pamphlet, do you?
No.
You want to use a nice heavy book like the Bible or War and Peace, that sort of thing, won't it? But all this technology in surgery, and then they got one technique that uses smashing it with a book. So you got anything exciting planned for the next couple of weeks?
No, I don't think so. If they come any lower, they're going to hit the house. Army helicopters have been over 2 or 3 times today.
Ooh. Anything exciting?
Don't know. No, I don't think we have.
Oh,
No, I don't think I have.
So someone just put, if you're not meant to drink WD-40, then why does it come with a straw?
I love the smell of WD-40.
What, drinking it?
No, smelling it.
Yes, it is a good smell. It's made of fish oil, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Do you know they use it a lot in pubs and clubs? They wipe the toilets down with it. There you go, a little bit of a fun fact for you. Do you know why?
No, go on.
It's so that people can't do drugs in the toilets. Because they put the drugs on the toilet and then they do all the line and credit cardy thing with it. And then they sniff it. But with having WD-40 on the toilet, it makes it all useless. So there you go. If you ever run a club, get yourself some WD-40.
Never heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right,
they have to change all the lighting, didn't they? Put new lights in.
Oh, what? So it shows up or something?
Yeah, them blue lights or whatever.
Yeah, one of our supermarkets put them in the toilets, and every time I went in, I felt real faint. Couldn't stand it.
Yeah. Oh, got to show you this. Cat for sale, still in its original packaging. I don't know. Let me just. I'm going to steal the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. My phone's just gone. That's because I was touching something. I really am not good with using my phone on the computer.
Yeah.
Well, he just fits, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh. So Mike Redstone says, do you know why it's called WD-40? And then he's put, it's the 40th formula before they got it correct. But why the WD then? Does that mean anything? And Love Minis says, well, they say that here the cyst is full of joint lube. Carbon tunnel, I take it that's carpal tunnel, is crushed nerves. No, Adrian's put the blue lights is so that people can't see the veins in their arm.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That was, this isn't, right, WD stands for water disperser. That makes sense, doesn't it? So I know it's not really the subject of this stream, but I thought that was quite interesting, actually.
Yeah.
So if 2 times 2 makes 4, and 3 times, you might not get this outside of Britain actually, but if 2x2 makes 4 and 3x3 makes 9, how come 0x0 makes gravy?
No, no. That's brilliant. Oh.
Two sausages in a pan. One says, "Oh, it's hot in here." The other one went, "Oh, a talking sausage." Yeah, that's really hard. Oh, my friend had both of his hands chopped off. The doctor asked me what was wrong with him. I said, he doesn't feel well.
Oh.
Stop me when you've had enough. God. So a guy goes to fancy dress party and turns up in regular clothes, but carrying his girlfriend on his back. When the doorman asks him what he's dressed as and who he's carrying, the guy says, "I'm a tortoise, and this is Michelle."
Oh, no.
Right, I'm looking up WD-40 now on my favourite page. Wikipedia. Right, so what WD, right.
Oh, Adrian's put a comment on.
Yeah. So yeah, Mike has put it's water displacement, and then Bill Lane's put incorrect. WD-40 was created during the War Department in the 1940s. So it says here, different sources credit different men with inventing WD-40 formula in 1953 as part of the Rocket Chemical Company, later renamed to WD-40 Company in California. The formula was kept as a trade secret and was never patented. But it looks like it's a 50s product. But it is, the WD-40 is the WD-40 company. It was originally the Rocket Chemical Company. But they also make 3-in-1 oil, lava, spot shot, X14, carpet fresh, GT85, 1001, Solvol, 2000 flushers, and Novak. And the Rocket Chemical Company was founded in 1953, so it must have been a 50s. There we go. I think, yeah, I think Mike might have done a cut and paste there, which means I've got to read all that now, haven't I? So, in 1953, a fledgling company called Rocket Chemical Company, its staff of 3, set out to create a line of rust prevention solvent and degreasers for use in the aerospace industry. Working in a small lab in San Diego, California, it took them 40 attempts to get the water displacing formula worked out, but they must have been really good because the original secret formula, can't scroll, for WD-40 multi-use product, which stands for water displacement, perfected on the 40th try, is still in use today. And then Adrian says that's the story he heard, and then LOL. So there you go. And I've got a buzz.
Yeah.
Apparently they have like loads of different things now, don't they? Right.
Sorry, say that again.
Apparently they do loads of different products now, don't they? Although they pretty much do the same thing.
Yeah.
So WD-40's formula is a trade secret and has not changed over the years, according to historian Iris Engstrand. The original copy of the formula was moved to a secure bank vault in San Diego in 2018. The main ingredients. Oh, okay, it's not fish oil. I thought it was. Its main ingredients, as supplied in aerosol cans, according to the US Material Safety Data Sheet, 45 to 50% low vapor pressure. Can't even pronounce that. Hydrocarbon, isoparaffin. Less than 35% petroleum-based oil. Less than 25% something or another hydrocarbons. And 2 to 3% carbon dioxide, which is, it's a propellant. And the formula in the UK and the EU and Australia are different, which is quite interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now someone told me it was made of fish oil. So I must have been wrong there, or they must have been wrong. I'll blame them. Right.
Danielle's quiet today.
Yeah, maybe she's busy with grooming
It
or.
was all right.
Danielle's quiet today.
Yeah, she's normally quite. Yeah, unless, like Penny said, she's grooming.
Yeah.
And then Love Mini says, like, share, subscribe. And Mike says, 1 million cans a week are sold, apparently. Which is rather a lot, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, it seems to be a few people, a few regulars missing today, isn't there? So I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm back and they're like, "Whoa, I'm not watching that show anymore."
Don't think so.
Oh, I know that was a joke. So forgive me if I say this wrong. Deborah Caser says, "Hi, Yorkshire Crafter," and then she says, "Hi, Danielle."
Hello.
I'm finished for today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to swap back now.
I'm going to put a cardigan on because I've just gone across a little bit chilly. Oh.
There
So,
we go.
Rob Minnie says, at Penny's Pitstop, how you doing with all the changes? Yeah, it's become normal for me, really, isn't it? All these changes. But yeah, I've got a new house. I'm moving next Tuesday, and then the weekend after I'll be going down to Dartford to get the rest of my possessions, and then I'll have a house, which would be really nice. And then people can come round and visit when lockdown's over. Hint, hint.
It's a long walk.
Pardon?
It's a long walk.
Well, no, you get in your car and you drive. So Mike says, although it's been quiet the last few weeks, Danielle says, "Hi, Debbie." Excuse me, sorry. "Hi, Debbie, how are you?" And Deborah says, "Hi, Crafter Chris."
Hi, Deborah.
And then, "Doing well, how are you?" So, yeah. So how close do you guys think you're finishing? I'll start that one again. How close do you guys think you are finishing what you're doing?
Don't know, maybe if I'm only doing it on a Wednesday, probably another 2 or 3 weeks.
All right, so not that far off then.
No, not at all.
And obviously less if you do it.
Well, I'm doing this in between shows as well, so maybe 3 weeks, maybe.
Okay.
Is it the mermaid you're doing?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I've got really hungry all of a sudden, so you have to give me a snack. I don't normally eat on stream, do I?
No, not usually.
Deborah says, "Hi to the other crafter." Sorry, I can't. Do you mean me? As in Penny's Pitstop?
Penny's Pitstop, yeah.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah, she was the original founder of this show.
No, we were the original founders. You can't blame me for everything. No, it just came about from I had an idea, and the best person I could think of that I thought would say yes to help me was Yorkshire Crafter, and I'm very happy to say she did say yes, and I think it's just been getting a little bit better every week, isn't it?
I hope, yeah.
I still remember saying, oh, I reckon within a couple of weeks we'll go double figures on the viewing. And the next week we went double figures, and then there's, I think, the week after we went double figures just on your channel, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh no! So Mike has just put, oh my God, Penny just caught the builder. What if Route Master Part 1? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's a Part 2 to that. So yeah, I was going to do another Route Master, but I was going to paint it in Newport colours. And when I moved to Dartford, this was about a year ago now. I had a box full of the parts in my car, and they got stolen. So I just thought, for all the hassle of going through and getting those magazines replaced, it just really wasn't a viable option. So unfortunately, that one's never happened, which is a real shame. But at least I've got one bus anyway, which is not long going to be finished, I hope.
It's so close, though, isn't it, to be finished?
I've got all the issues. I've just got to build it, and I've had such good fun building that.
Yeah.
So
Well, it was the Route Master that brought us all together, wasn't it?
yeah, I've got a lot to answer to, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. No. Had a lot of memories with that bus. Some not as great as others, but on the whole, they've just been fantastic. And probably wouldn't be here now if it hadn't been for the Route Master, because the way things lead on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. So Daniela says it's a lovely little show. And then Mike has said how things change in 3 years. And he's posted a link to the video there, which you can go and see if you want. Probably a really embarrassing video by now. But then actually so was the Route Master Part 1. But we kind of use that a lot, don't we? I'm a bus driver. This is a bus driver artwork. What could possibly go wrong?
I love that video.
So if you guys are interested, I can't share this link. Someone's just sent me a link. Oh no, he said he's ordered it. Right, so there's the ceramic pen that I use. I will try and copy the link. No, I don't know how to copy the links. Oh, can I ask? Right, Adrian, I presume you're watching. I'm going to share a link with you, Adrian. If you could do me a favour and post it in the group for me. So this is what hopefully Adrian's going to post for me. It's a ceramic knife thing that I've got, and it's available on. Let me get the picture up. So it's available on Amazon now, and it's really, really good for diamond painting, because you can cut through the top layer, but it doesn't cut through the canvas. And I find it really useful, because I like to cut my diamond paintings up into squares and then just remove one square as I move on to it. But yeah, so Chris Davis has just very kindly sent me that link. It's just that obviously I struggle a little bit sharing links, because I only have a Chromebook and a mobile at the moment. But next week after, I'll go click, click, click with my mouse.
Yeah.
There we go. So Adrian's just shared that. Hopefully that link has come up. Can I just hear a cat?
Yes, it's our cat at the other side of the bedroom door, wanting to come in.
It's just wanting to come in. Sometimes it's hungry cats, isn't it?
Yeah.
They like to meow when they're hungry.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I've just acquired an itch on the back of my head, and it's driving me mental.
Oh. He's probably had his tea and wants to come in and sleep on the bed.
Yeah, that's a very cat thing to do, isn't it? There is a human in my room.
Yes.
Ours must be out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see if. So Adrian shared the link for this pen, but I don't know if it's going to work because Danielle's asking if he can share it on Julie's page. Because Danielle's watching from Julie's. Yeah. So Adrian, if you could do me a favour, if he's not already doing it, I know Adrian's quite often one step ahead of everyone else, isn't he? And he's probably already doing it. But Natasha says she's after one. So, definitely recommend one. But I was doing a silly thing the other week. I was showing a friend that it cuts through paper, but it doesn't cut through skin. And I went, look. So I ran it up my arm a couple of times, and that's when I discovered if you press a bit too hard, it does cut through skin. So don't do that. It doesn't cut much, it just cut the top layer of skin. So I had these two tram lines almost parallel going up my arm where I just went. But I ran it up so fast that I'd finished the second line before the first one started to sting. So just one of the many silly things. That didn't bleed or anything, but it just cut the top layer of skin. So it's more funny because of my stupidity than anything else. If your kid had done that, you'd have just clouted him and gone, "Well, you shouldn't be so silly, should you?" clip round the lug and say that's for being stupid.
Oh, dear.
So,
Oh dear.
Yeah.
oh, another thing to look forward to when the non-essential shops open up, I'll be able to go and visit the Tunnocks factory in Glasgow, who make caramel wafers and cakes. Oh, I was eating a Tunnocks tea cake the other day, and I got a little bit of the cream on my nose, and not one person told me, did they? So I was driving around on my bus all evening with a white bit of blob on my nose. But none of the customers said anything either.
No.
In fact, I didn't discover it till I got back to my hotel. And I went to the toilet, I looked in the mirror, and I'm like, what's that?
Oh dear.
So come to think of it, none of the hotel staff said anything either. Well, they may not have noticed.
No.
Mike, if you're thinking about getting them pens, nice, and I'll wait till you get yours and then I'll get it off you.
Brilliant. And don't forget, 10 new might still work. Can't find the thing now. Can't find it, so you'll just have to take our word for it.
Oh. No, not that one. Not that one.
Yeah, I'll say, is it in branding or something? God, do you remember the old days when I could navigate through all of this? Oh, it's banned. Is it?
Diamond painting.
Yeah, there it is.
That one.
There you go, I got it. Oh, we both got it at the same
I'm just-
time.
We did. Never mind.
Now Adrian has just sent me a picture of the Tunnocks dark caramel wafers.
We're looking everywhere for them, and nobody's got them in.
What, you mean like these?
Yeah.
Do you know what I bought?
Oh,
I know, look. I'm going to make you doubly jealous. So here's the problem I got, right? I've actually got 3 packets of them. I need 9. And I don't want to send out, because they only had like 3 or 4 packets. I think I gave a packet away to the hotel staff. I keep randomly buying them chocolates and things because they're so lovely. But they didn't have as many packets as I needed. So I keep going in to buy, and I thought once I've got 9, I can then send them all out. And I don't want to send some to some people and then other people have to wait. But they've not had the dark chocolate ones in since. So every time I look, in fact, one day I went in, they ran out of tea cakes as well. And but tea cakes don't tend to be so bad because look, they've run out of the 6-pack. So unfortunately, I had to buy the 10-pack today. How unfortunate is that? That's not a single candy bar. That's a pack of 6. But yeah, we all like our Tunnocks caramel wafers. Now, I actually got is it chocolate wafer? Chocolate. There's another one they do, and they've replaced the caramel with chocolate. Now that is really nice. That is
the round one.
No, it looks exactly like a caramel wafer, but it's not got caramel in. It's just got chocolate. It's basically like a chocolatey. It kind of explodes in your mouth. You eat it, it's just like, and it's brilliant. But one thing I'm told that you can get, and you can only get this from the factory, is that they do a box of broken biscuits, and it's all of their products just chucked into a box. So you could get like bits of everything in there.
Yeah.
So probably most of it, you know, it's like you get like one with a little corner chipped off or something, and half of them you'll look at them and go, well, why is this in a broken biscuits box? So and if it's cheap enough, I'll buy a box for everyone, and then you can all sample what it's like.
Well, we end up putting orders in every week.
Yes, yeah.
yeah.
Well, if people start putting orders in, I might put the prices up and do a bit of profiteering on it.
Yeah.
No, that's naughty. Listen, guys, I need to take a 2-minute break. I'll be back shortly.
I was going to say, should we wrap up?
Can do if you want.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
That's if they'll let us.
There you go. Did Penny just shout see you laters?
Pardon?
Oh, I thought you shouted something, sorry.
Oh, you haven't gone completely quiet since I've been gone, have you?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had a horrible realization that obviously where I was before, when, you know, obviously you sit there drinking too much coffee, then sometimes you have to run. But where I was before, the toilet was a lot further from the bedroom than this toilet is. It's like literally 6 foot away. So I thought, oh no, can they hear me? So, but I think you didn't, did you?
Yeah.
We didn't hear you know.
Oh, God, you're horrible, Chris. You know that, don't you?
Oh,
Right.
on that note, I think we're going to wrap it up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm embarrassed now. That's
And what makes it worse, Mike has put a comment. We heard everything.
no,
Oh, Mike.
nothing to hear because I haven't flushed the loo yet.
No.
Right, okie dokie then. So, so thanks for having me on then. I won't be around for the next couple of weeks because I need 2 days off to move my stuff. So I'm going to take a Saturday and a Sunday off, which is the Saturday is the last day of the working week and Sunday is the first. So by moving Saturday, Sunday, it then means I can still do a 6-day week, but obviously it means I've got to move my days off. But then from next week, I will be sorting all my stuff out and getting stuff set up. So that should be fun, shouldn't it?
Yeah. You'll find all the things that you've lost.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
But you're gonna love the new hobby room. It's big. And I've got a bedroom as well. It's just fun, and a kitchen, and I just love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot better.
Yeah. And it's mine. No one can kick me out in the middle of the night and just go off, except for the landlord, but he's got to give me notice, so
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to say bye, and hopefully I'll see you again next week. So we can get a bit more of this damn blending done. Take care, everybody.
Yeah, so I'll say goodbye and thank you for joining us all. And remember, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys. Go and